You have no idea what I'm going to say or do to all of you. Quite the little con artists, aren't you?
We did what had to be done.
Poor little Ridge Forrester, getting paid millions of dollars to design pretty dresses. I'm sure the masses of unemployed humanity out there will really feel sorry for you. It must be so miserable.
You haven't a clue, Bill. You haven't spent your life in this business, living and breathing the fashion industry. We saw a chance to get this company back. We took it.
Wake up. Get over this fantasy you have that this company will ever be yours again. It will not. I own Forrester Creations. You work for me. You are my employees.
I built this company.
And I bought it from you. Don't you understand how that works? Yes, Eric, you built an empire. So did Caesar. See how that turned out? Katie and I are in charge. You will do your jobs, do them well, and collect your paychecks. If you don't like it, quit.
We're not suggesting that anyone
Designers
quit.
are a dime a dozen in this town, and I would be more than happy to replace you. So instead of concocting your silly little schemes, you can just get the hell out. Of course, your non-compete clause will keep you from working anywhere within the fashion industry. But I do understand that they're hiring at the mall. Why don't you give that a shot, fellas? Take the leap. I dare you.
I hope they don't already have plans.
Well, if they do, they'll drop them.
To have dinner with us?
Can you think of anybody else more exciting to dine with in this office than us? I can't.
Very good point. I hope they're surprised. I mean, you don't think that it's in poor taste, right?
Are you kidding me? It'll be a great time with my mother's sense of humor and Owen's sense of, well, respecting my mother's sense of humor.
Okay, now you don't sound so sure.
Nicky, what could be so important that we had to drop everything and... Well, what's this?
It's a dining table, Mother.
We wanted to treat you. We figured since all four of us are going to be staying here late, it would be lovely to have a family dinner.
A family dinner?
Complete with a little surprise.
Okay. You guys said there was something about a surprise. What's this all about?
It's got to be about the baby. Oh, my goodness, you're having twins.
No. I mean, I don't know. We could. It's too early to know. But no.
It does have something to do with the baby, but, no, Owen, we never had the opportunity to properly thank you.
Thank me for what?
Well, if you hadn't been looking into surrogacy and been open enough to discuss it with us, I don't think we'd be having this baby.
Well, I mean, you know, the whole time I was researching it, I knew that there was something important, something powerful happening. And I never would imagine it was for somebody else, though. But, listen, I'm so glad that you guys meeting Sandy could have came from that. I mean, yes, I did want a child, but helping you guys find this agency is kind of making that happen. And as crazy as this sounds, I'm going to be a grandpa.
Funny you should mention that.
You do realize this little plan of yours would have done nothing but embarrass you in front of the entire world.
Spencer Board would have told you to drop Forrester Creations so fast.
Ridge. How stupid are you? Did you forget how much of the press I control? Do you really think your little plan would have done anything to tarnish Forrester Creations? No. You would have looked like fools, not me. I saved your sorry butts.
What are we supposed to thank you?
I don't think I like your tone, Donna. What gives you the right to sound so high and mighty?
Bill?
I mean, at least Eric, he has reason to be delusional about his stake in the company. He actually did work here once upon a time. But you and Brooke, what did you ever do? Nothing. Oh, you know what? I take that back. You did sleep with every man in sight.
Bill,
What,
stop
they
it.
can't hear the truth? These sisters of yours, these paragons of virtue, these proponents of Forrester integrity and Forrester pride. Well, I guess that all went out the window when they schemed with their husbands to lie to their own sister. Do you know why Katie wanted to get married in your childhood neighborhood? She wanted me to understand where she came from, what her family meant to her. She wanted me to know something about her roots, about how special her family was to her. Fooled her, didn't you? My wife. You are sick, despicable women. You are pathetic. You had it all and you paraded it around like movie stars. But the one time that Katie has a chance for something special in her life, you go out of your way to take it from her. Sisters. You're not sisters at all. You're jealous little tramps.
Oh, wait a minute. What's this all about?
Grandpa, this is your surprise.
We got you a few things to show you our appreciation.
Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Come on. It's not even my birthday.
Well,
We know it's not your birthday.
we just owe you.
I may not have always completely, totally made you feel like part of the family, so I hope you see that I'm trying to change that.
What? A pipe? A pipe?
A pipe.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
There's more.
Oh, my.
You got, slippers. Now we're talking.
Those are cozy.
It's cozy.
Very nice.
And this next one I saw my grandpa wearing, so it reminded me of you.
Oh, my gosh.
Those
Hearing
are
aids.
Sexy, very sexy.
2 hearing aids. One for you and one for me.
No, you can have them both.
And finally, the world's best grandpa.
Oh, you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna wear this with pride.
So cute.
That's really some mouth you have there, Bill. You need to watch that.
Don't talk about our wives.
You may have to pretend they didn't sleep their way to the top. I don't.
Don't do this. I mean it. Don't do it.
They lied to you. They tried to con you.
All right, look, I've heard enough. So we tried to pull something on you and it didn't work. You figured it out. But we didn't want to hurt Katie. Donna and I love her. Getting Forrester Creations back is very important to us. It's worth any risk.
Any risk, huh? Well, that's surprising. Knowing you, I'm shocked you didn't try to take your clothes off for me first.
My wife.
Or what? What, Ridge? What are you going to do? Nothing.
Go ahead and fire us. Take the shackles off.
Why would I fire you? If I fire you, the non-compete clause will be rendered null and void. Now, if you want to quit, quit. But I will never give you an opportunity to work at another fashion house.
You are a sick and twisted man.
No, Donna. I'm a businessman, and this is my company. And I squashed a tiny little mutiny. And now I get to make you suffer. All of you. Because I own you. Katie?
Bill Spencer Jr. is exactly like his father. Exactly.
There's got to be some other way to get our company back.
But how, Ridge? He's got us stuck in a corner.
I don't know, we'll pretend that we're gonna quit. There's no way he can hire other designers for this company.
Oh, okay, you and Eric are the best in the business, and he knows that.
I hate him so much, I want to just strangle the life out of him. Hate that bastard.
Maybe now that it's out in the open, something good will come of it.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe Katie can talk some sense into Bill. We did betray her, and she stood up for us. She could have come down on us hard, but she didn't. In fact, I saw something in Katie that I haven't seen in a while.
No, I did too. I mean, it's like the old Katie was back. Look, our sister knows that this is wrong. Maybe this whole big blow-up will help her realize what she has to do.
Oh my God, I am so sick and tired of you guys standing up for Katie. You have this image in your head that she's a sweet little sister who idolized you when you were growing up. Well, things have changed, okay? When are you guys gonna realize what we already know? Katie Logan is a backstabbing egomaniac.
So that's it? That's all I get, the silent treatment?
That's not what I'm doing.
Fine, then let's talk.
How come you're not as angry as I am?
I am angry. I am devastated by what they did, but how you reacted, what you said was unacceptable.
What did you expect?
They are my sisters, and you will not talk to my family
They
like that.
had it
and for
coming.
God's sake, Bill, these people are not your employees. They are your family, too.
And I treated them like my family. If my sister ever tried to hurt you or destroy my company, believe me, she would pay for it.
You crossed a line. You said things you can't take back.
There's nothing I want to take back. Let me make this really clear for you. I want nothing to do with those people outside of work. The way they treated you was despicable. And for you to defend them is like a knife in my back.
All right, enough.
No, it's not enough. You want me to open up, Katie? I'll open up. But you need to shut up and listen.
They have a new t-shirt that said "World's Sexiest Grandma."
Oh, see, I wanted that, but Nick thought, he was only willing to take the joke so far.
Well, you know what? It was funny. It was hilarious. Thank you.
They'd like it. Didn't I tell you?
You were right, baby.
Can you believe this right now? We're sitting here. We're having dinner. We're laughing. We're getting along. I mean, the last thing that I can remember is Nick wanting to stab my hand with a fork.
I wanted to stick it in your eye and
Honey,
then
oh my
hit the other
goodness.
one and
We're
have you both
eating.
kind of bleeding out because I thought you were
Please.
the worst thing in the world that could happen to my mother. But my feeling on that has changed.
What?
I said I don't hate him anymore.
Oh.
He wanted children, but he decided he wanted you more. And that makes me happy because you treat my mother with respect and you love her. And so these gifts are my way of saying that I trust you. And I trust my children with you. And they can proudly call you Grandpa's six-pack.
It's an 8-pack, actually, darling.
That's better. That's what I'm talking about.
Steffi, don't say that.
Come on, Dad. You think it too. I know you do. Katie Logan is sitting in your chair. It should be yours. She's getting comfortable in it really fast. And it makes me sick to hear you and Donna just stand up for her like she's completely innocent in what happened to the company.
Of course we stand up for her.
She's our sister, Steffi.
She squealed on you. She found out what we were doing with the Dare line. The first thing she did was run to Bill.
Well, what do you expect? She is CEO of this company, and she thought Bill should know. I mean, it is her job, and I'm certainly not going to blame her for something she did she thought was right.
Unbelievable. You still won't admit that Katie is to blame for any of this. God, I am just so fed up with the Logan presence in this company.
Steffi?
Excuse me?
Forrester Creations was doing a lot better before the Logans took over.
I don't know what kind of bedtime stories your grandmother's been telling you about the evil Logan influence, but I think you're smart enough to know what is true.
Well, I know you worked your way in here by seducing my dad and my granddad.
Look, we're all getting real emotional here. I think you just need to step back a bit,
No,
okay?
you know what, Rich? It's okay. Let Steffi finish. I'd like to hear her theories on all of this. And what I haven't contributed, and then I'd like to tell you what I have contributed to Forrester Creations.
Fine. You earned your stripes. I'll give you that. Which is more than I can say for Donna. The only thing she's done in this company is pour honey down my grandfather, which is really disgusting, by the way.
Stop it. That's enough. You don't know what you're talking about.
The hell I don't. I am talking about the 3 Logan sisters who are in charge of Forrester Creations. Katie is CEO, Brooke is president, and Donna's vice president. I'm really finding it difficult to understand how any of them deserve those positions.
Look, kiddo, look, you're directing your frustration at the wrong people here. You need to stop.
This isn't all about Bill Spencer. He couldn't just come in here and take over the company on his own. Forrester Creations was on a downward spiral, which allowed him to do it. And why is that? Logan! They're all traipsing around here acting like they own the place. My grandmother was kicked to the damn curb. And that's when we lost our moral center. Without my grandmother, this place was ripe for the picking. So do not blame Bill Spencer. Blame yourselves.
I don't even want to dignify that with a response.
You shouldn't have to. Steffi, you're being incredibly unfair here.
The Logans are a very big part of the history of this company. You need to respect that.
In fact, a Logan might be saving the company right now. Katie is with Bill, and she's probably defending us. And maybe she's even
what? Convincing him to give us back the company? That's not going to happen. I mean, what can she do? Threaten to leave him because he's being mean to her sisters? He'll never buy that. She's a Logan. She's not gonna walk out on her rich husband any more than you or Donna would. Because that would go totally against everything in your handbook.
Shut up! Is that how you talk to your wife, or am I just another one of your employees now?
Well, you need to talk less and listen more. They do not respect you, and they never have.
That is my problem, not yours.
The way they treated you is deplorable.
They were desperate. They wanted the company back. Everyone is miserable, Bill.
So that's justification for your loving sisters to throw you under the bus so they can satisfy their sniveling husbands.
No, of course not, but come on.
You need to see them for who they really are, and you're just not willing to do that. They will love you to death as long as it suits them. But the moment it doesn't, the moment it's not in their best interest, they will toss you to the wolves.
You call them tramps. You cannot call them tramps and have me be okay with that.
They tried to sabotage you. They tried to sabotage my company. How can you be okay with that?
They are my sisters, Bill. Not everything is black and white.
That doesn't mean that they can walk all over you. And this is black and white. They wanted the company, so they were willing to sacrifice you in the process. To ruin you, to ruin your career, to embarrass you in front of the entire world. That is the kind of loyalty that you can expect from your sisters. God, Katie, your blind devotion to those women is so frustrating for me. I want them out of our lives.
I'm not going to listen anymore.
You need to see them for who they are.
I'm going for a drive.
Don't do it. Do not walk out that door. Not walk out on me.